Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and as you can see, I've done a whole lot of work on this place since the last time we've left off. One of the things I've done is that I've added multiple, what do I call these? Booths, tents, something like that. I've added more of those, so now the market square is mostly complete. There are paths leading to most of the buildings too, and over here is one of those said buildings. Not the the buildings don't have inhabitants yet, other than the one belonging to Gary over there. So here's one of them. As you can see, it's got a nice lamp and a desk with a quill and ink, chair, table. Up here is an attic, and it too has a light, and there are storage crates, like this. Food, clothes, this one's empty. Then the other house, if I can get out, is, well, I'm not sure how well it turned out. I tried to build a diagonal house. It sort of looks like a prison. Yeah, we might end up scrapping this one. However, it's staying for now. Another thing I've done is made this quote quote rather lovely garden. I'm not sure how it turned out. It looks alright. Then over here is where I started making the main royal building, but I decided that I'd better do that on camera, or at least some of it, because that's probably an integral part of this castle. So that's most of the interior done. Then I've also pepped up the wall right here, so it's now 3 thick. You can walk along it all the way, and it's got some nice jagged bits on the side right there. On the inside I've also texturized it with a couple cracked bricks. So the first thing I thought I'd do with this is try and make it a tower, or lay the foundations for it to be so. And it looks alright-ish. I mean, it's sort of circular, that's all good. But the entrance really needs some pepping up. So I'm going to make it an arch first of all, because arches are good. Make some of that, and I'm just trying to add some detail so that it distracts from the monotony of it all. Yeah, that looks good. And then obviously it'll need something behind here, so I was thinking dark oak planks, because that seems rather, well, it seems pretty good as a wall furnishing. And then the arch needs something up here, so trapdoors look good. I think I'm going to be making the interior out of dark oak, because it's a nice, I don't know, nice cleanish wood, sort of. I don't know. But let's see how this looks. Of course, I'll be doing the same archway design on all all three of the archways. And then, yeah, I mean, that's a good base color. Obviously it needs some sprucing up. I'm not going to turn it to spruce wood or anything, but yeah. Okay, so I'll get the archways done and then get back to you. Okay, the next progress update. I have put a little bit of a roof on it, more of a border, and I've also, of course, done the archways. They're looking pretty snazzy, and then I think probably the next thing to do is to make this wall, this ugly, undetailed wall, look a little bit better by punching a window in here, and then I guess we'll need to take out those bricks as well, because otherwise it'll feel like a prison wall again, like in that other house, although, I don't know. Which is better? Probably that, the other one. Like that? Okay. Yep, let's see how it looks. It still looks pretty enclosed, so I guess let's try adding some stairs on this side too. Where are the dark oak stairs? Okay. Right here. Then like that. How does that look? It's still pretty terrible. If I take the dark oak out completely, then we're left with stone walls, which, I don't know, they're probably alright, but they're not particularly what I want. So, I'm going to try and cover them up a little. The old trapdoor trick Yeah. No. Whoops. Not sure. I'll leave that be for now and then come back to it with after working a little off camera. Okay, so I think this needs some pillars. Yeah, that worked. Huh. Indeed. Okay. So that's most of this. Oh, right. I'm not sure what to do with this. The it's a bit it's a bit asymmetrical. So I guess probably make that 3 by 3 like that. Well, not exactly like that, obviously, but yeah, that looks a lot better. So I'm going to work a little on that. Okay, having made some changes, it now looks quite a lot better. So I've turned this window into a little bit of a different thing. So this is more open because it's a cobblestone wall, and then there's some fake shutters that don't work. And then I figured out that what we needed is to open it up a little like this, as opposed to having the stairs the other way, which is what they were. And then I've added these ornate pillars, and then spruce in the middle, and then another one over here instead of the 2 wide asymmetrical doorway. We've added a nicer 3 wide one, except that we've shrunken it a little so as not to take away from the grandeur of this lovely front one. Then I think the next thing we need to do really is just to add a flooring. So I was thinking stone slabs bordered by stone bricks. In other words, over here we'd have some stone bricks, and then in the middle, stone slabs, like that. Okay, so the said changes, as in stone slabs bordered by stone bricks, have been put into place. I chose these because it's a regal house, supposedly, and the stone slabs are a bit whiter, a little bit more refined, if you will, than other types of stone. Of course, I'd use this if I were in my survival, but it's a texture pack thing, and the normal stuff looks disgusting. At least in this situation. So, they also extend a bit into the pathways so they can connect. And basically, next I'm just going to build the next floor, which I'm pretty sure will start much like this, except that I need to update this border a little right here, because it's not 3 wide anymore. Or rather, it's not 3 wide. It was never 3 wide. Yeah. So I'll do basically that, and then some of this. Actually, I'll just finish this on camera because it's pretty simple. Then if I go over here and do that, like that, okay. Now it's much nicer looking, except that every now and then we've got one of these because I'm not too good at this. Okay. So, the next thing we do from here is build the second floor, and then I don't think I want it to be too large a tower actually, because that wouldn't fit in with the rest of the style. And then of course we work on the outside, because right now once again it's garbage, just like the diorite. Okay, so I shall put the foundations up now. Now that that's done, we can take this and start putting some detail on it. Not on the outside yet, because I'm doing that last for some reason, but on the inside. So, we need windows. I've done that a little, and as you can see, they're fairly nice, and they're not conventional windows, as in they're centered in an odd set of blocks, so half one block, half another. You know what I mean? Okay. And then I think we probably want a nice dark oak roof, maybe. No, because Gary over there has that, and it doesn't really seem to be what the rich people would have. Maybe nether brick. That could work. Like this. Yeah, like that. Or actually, maybe just normal brick. Just a second. I'm going to do a little bit in in the nether brick, and then a little bit in the brick, which looks a tad odd in my texture pack. Come on. Okay. And then if I go to resource packs, take off that one. Come on. Any day now. Okay. I like the nether brick better. I've never been much of a fan of bricks, hence the change. So yeah, I'm going to build a slight brick roof around here, like that. And then I think I want this to be a peaked roof, so we should go up another block right here, like so. And then go up another stair on top of that. And I'll do that all the way around. There we go. Okay, now that we're done with that, we can go inside and do a little bit of decorating. Keep doing that. Actually, I've already done a little bit. It's not too much, and it basically just made it acceptable. But I've also added a window here and a couple other things: the pillars, the wall replacement. But I think the ceiling should be changed to a wood of some sort, because it doesn't look very well. It doesn't contrast very well at all right now, which is unfortunate. So it's not something we particularly want. And since we've used dark oak in the downstairs area, I think we should also use it as the roof here. And perhaps the final progress update of this video is here. Okay, so the ceiling I did change to dark oak, and the lights stayed, of course, and I also added a trim of spruce and took out the pillars. Ignore that one. Yeah, so I took out the pillars because they were spruce pillars, which matched exactly with the spruce border, and that didn't look so good. So if we go outside, it's looking alright, but it needs some more sprucing up on the outside. Having sufficiently spruced, I think this video is done, because I think it's going to be pretty long at this point, and also I want to get it out. And what I've done is I've put some little braces up here that look like bones for some reason, and then some iron bars, and I've roughened it up a little, because even though, no matter how royal you are, you can't really protect the building from wearing. So yeah, and then I've added a couple details like the trapdoors, anvil pillars, that sort of thing. Also, I've set up over here something small for the next episode, where we'll be starting out on the quests that will happen. So we've gotten quite a lot done. We've turned the house that was a pile of rubble really into something pretty nice, and we've gotten ready for the next episode, as well as doing a little bit of sprucing up, which I didn't actually show you, around the place. So that was pretty productive, and hopefully it was entertaining. This has been Serpent. Goodbye.